We feel what up, guys? We what it do. Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Vi T here at Tears and Wheat Roll Show, where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. I'm thinking about penning a message that this is a general reading, so you guys give me your grace as we go to the live, so that we can actually, you know, kind of pin it. So we got to figure out how to get back here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we have the message pinned, and we just want to make sure that we put it in there. That is a general reading, right? So that, as people come in, they can see that comment. We are getting this song called Visible Shadows. That's what the Spirit gave us. And it had us kind of like going down a rabbit hole on some things. For us here, here's the Week to Rose Show. When you show enough, never know what you're going to get, beloved. It's like a box of chocolates, and we got a whole bunch of ingredients. It's gonna start slow because the Spirit just gave me like a lot of information that we have been researching, and we gotta kind of decipher it, right? We gotta get this Crisco out the can, beloved, and into the pan, and the Alpha and Omega gonna come in and turn the heat up. We gonna get to cooking. What we cooking, we already kind of know what, but the Spirit has to bring the pieces together because it's definitely going to be one of those messages. So thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing this message. Let it be edifying onto self first and foremost. Use us, beloved, as your willing and surrendered vessel to bring a message again that's edifying onto self. Have us spiritually strengthened so that we can bear the yoke that is on our shoulders and have us overflow. Let it reach out into your wheat field and have them be spiritually strengthened, have them be filled with your Spirit, this knowledge that you are bringing onto them through us, beloved, and that it helps them to bear the yoke that you have placed on their shoulders. Hopefully they overflow, and as they do, we meet in the middle with unity, harmony, and peace for the sake of clarity, beloved, is what I'm getting, right? I am picking up on somebody who is coming into a deeper understanding of self and their gift. A part of it was like, discovering more about self in terms of, the signs of, your spiritual gifts, how to deepen them, how to, have a greater understanding and also share that information, because I do feel the energy of a person who is a seer, who's endowed with some incredible spiritual gifts. And I feel like could be a warring within themselves or just with others in terms of tradition, right? It's always that thing. Hey, sis. Guess I'm so glad to see you, right? Yeah, I'm really like trying to be in this energy because it's definitely heavy. But I had to stop and say hello. That's my girl Michelle from Life Mindset Tarot. If y'all not subscribed, check her out. She's incredibly gifted. She is another person that's endowed with incredible spiritual gifts, and she also does readings too, beloved. So she does free yes and no's and very reasonably priced, like mini reads, and she gets very in depth with it. So if you guys are interested, please check her out and hit that notification bell so that you know when she, is doing her thing. But for this right here is for somebody that does have spiritual gifts, and I'm getting a warring in the spirit or between you and I'm getting self, but also outside forces, like again, whether it's traditions and beliefs, other people's judgments, how they feel about what it is that you're doing or what you've been called to do, or just, the other trials and tribulations that happen to you when you are chosen to be, you're chosen as a vessel, right? A vessel that the Most High God will use to speak through and do it in a variety of different ways, right? A lot of people, always want to talk about, divination. Well, what's been given out to us in terms of information is that everything was made by the divine, by the Alpha and Omega, using its word, right? It called it out, moved it on its spirit, right? The word and the Holy Spirit moving together to create everything, beloved. So that is the divine. So everything that has been created is made by divination. So whenever we do anything, we are acting in divinity. Now, whether your intention is good, high, or low vibrational, that's a different thing, right? So that's how people can misuse their spiritual gifts and their spiritual power, like abusive power, when you are doing things maliciously or with ill intent. But for most people, you are acting with ethics and morality. So you're working on that higher vibration and that higher frequency, really using your light for the good, right, beloved, is what I'm getting. And so it's kind of took me down a rabbit hole. So on our envelope for the message, we got a lot that the Spirit gave us. So we're going to kind of run through it. We got some cards, right? So as we kind of progress through this, we ask for your patience, because it's definitely that thick ass Crisco, beloved, and we got to get it heated up. The Most High God gonna cook up a meal, and I pray that you guys find it edifying. And if it don't resonate, just leave it right there on the plate, right? So in terms of divination tools, I found three really in the Bible that really stuck out to me, the Christian Bible. I was researching the KJV, and there was two called the Urim and the Thummim, and they are more like seer stones, beloved. And so, they would use stones, and one was dark and one was light. And usually it would be like a chief priestess or something like that that would use the stones. And people would come to them to seek answers, right? Oracle answers and responses. And we also saw the rod. And the rod is something that stuck out to me that's most commonly known, because Moses had the staff, the rod, which to me represents the wands in Tarot. So when I was thinking about it, I could definitely see the connection. And then it was like, okay, it led me down the thought process of an avatar, right? Somebody who, like in Hinduism, right, they are able to use the elements, right, and master those elements. And so I saw that in Tarot in the cards as well. We have the water, we have earth, we have air, and we have the spirit, like that. I'm missing something. The wine, the cups, water, fire, right? So yeah, can this lucky, the mighty one be blocked? If somebody could help me out with that, I appreciate it. Yeah, so definitely heart, or like fire energy. I'm getting spirit energy, right? It's almost like, I'm hearing electricity, like electromagnetic energy, but it's definitely like your life force is what I'm feeling, passion, right? So yeah, it was like really, really interesting. And so I kind of got into, okay, so what is a seer, right? In the Bible, they kind of use it two different ways. You could be a seer or you could be a prophet, right? Somebody that has some spiritual insight, and they may see into current events, past events, even things that's in past lives and past cycles, and it can even be predictive, like predict the future, right? And then I was like, okay, well, let's see how many people that we could find that they definitely call out. So Daniel being one who was able to, interpret dreams. He would get dreams and visions, dreams and visions, and he was able to interpret them. And what he interpreted was always, pretty much spot on. So one of the things that Daniel had a dream or a vision of that would like be predictive of the future was the apocalypse, like when he was like talking about Armageddon. So the book of Revelations is really built on Daniel's visions, right? So not necessarily what may happen like literally, but it's figuratively in terms of the vision that was given. Another person, of course, we said Joseph, but there were others too. People like Isaiah that had spiritual gifts. Moses definitely was a person that had a spiritual gift, talked directly to the Most High God, and the Most High God was able to give him insight. And again, that's kind of why I have an affinity for the wands. So I'm interested to see how many wands come out in the tarot when we jump into that. I also got somebody that's like a gap keeper, not a gatekeeper, but a gap keeper, like somebody that can stand in a gap, like a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, and you're able to enter into the gap and intercede on the behalf of others. For me, it really gave me prayer warrior type of people, like those who are very endowed in the ability to pray, knowing what words to say, whether it's spiritually, they can speak in tongues, that type of energy, and or spiritual language, light languages is what I'm getting, and the ability to kind of go into that space and really speak and pray and intercede on the behalf of others. Again, bridging the gap between the physical and the spiritual. So I'm definitely picking up on somebody that has an interceding spirit. And you would be somebody that sees lights, orbs, and shadows, and that's where we were getting visible shadows. Like you may see something out of your peripheral. You definitely would see things in the in the background, lights that shoot by, orbs in your space. You may even pick up electromagnetic energy, or even spirits or beings that get caught, on film or on video. We've seen it in this space, so we know that it happens. We talked about Daniel with dreams. So somebody may even have dreams with purpose. Like you may get things that are to come, or you may be able to just interpret depending on what kind of element is present, whether somebody was falling, or if they were in the ocean, or if there were a lot of birds, things like that, and really use those visions in the dream state to bring forth answers. This person would be able to write down a question or take that into the dream state, get the information from that dream state, and then interpret it when they wake. You would be a person that has very vivid dreams, almost like living through the dream, like in a different timeline, or feel like you're astro traveling to a different dimension when you sleep. And it's like you may even wake up tired, like you have been really in a whole nother life, working and living and performing and acting in a whole nother dimension, and then you wake up back in this 3D, and it's like, shit, I feel like I haven't even slept, like I just, you know what I mean, like you never got any rest. You may hear voices or whispers. It's not you going crazy, you're not schizo or nothing like that, not to make light of mental health, because that's not this. But people who are clairaudient, and they can hear, like in their auditory, not like your thoughts, like you thinking to yourself. No, you hear a whole nother voice or something speaking to you or whispering to you. It is a gift where the spirits will speak. Also, people who get touch in a sense of sensation or the presence of a spirit with them. Like you may feel a sensation that somebody's there. You may feel the weight on your body, the touch on your skin, but there's no physical person there. You can feel their essence. You can feel their energy. This could represent for somebody who, like, the temperature in the room may change. I know for us, we have the fan on, but when I could feel that presence, I could definitely feel it come across my face. It may hit my third eye, my forehead, or something like that. In the temperature of the air is very different. I can definitely tell a difference between the spirit that just came by or like the wind that's blowing. So it's definitely something that's distinctive, right? Some people get touch on different parts of their body. Like sometimes I get the sensation on my nose, and I can tell time or tense, like whether it's past tense, present tense, or future tense, depending on where they touch me, beloved. Some people are led and guided, like you could literally close your eyes and the spirit could take you and walk around your house and sit you down and just like or show you something that they want you to focus on. Maybe they're giving you a message. It could be a warning. It could be, encouragement that something is coming. Like I know somebody is getting a message soon. Somebody is going to get a delivery, a message like mail, right? Because everything that we've been writing for a couple, except for a couple of instances, has been on an envelope. So I'm definitely getting message, but mailbox for me and getting drawn to that is like watch out for your mail. Somebody may get something through the mail. Something that you may not be expecting, right? I'm getting something unexpected. I'm also getting somebody that could be drawn to deep meditation or just spending time alone in isolation. You may like being by the water, or I'm getting, sitting by the fire, like the fire elements. You might kind of go into like a trance while you're watching the flames or watching the waves, almost like being out of self or out of body. And if you are a person who does deeply meditate, you could probably feel yourself expand. Like the deeper into meditation you go, deeper within to self, it almost feels like you get bigger until like you expand all the way out, probably like to the depths of the universe, right? It's like so broad and so wide, and you kind of feel interconnected to everything. You may be getting downloads, just a knowingness, right? Clear cognizant, where you get information for things that you had not ever studied. Or you may see the information, but you automatically understand it, and you understand it in a different way. I'm getting overstanding. Like you understand it in a different way that wasn't explained, or you're just able to dig into the details of it and really dissect it. And the way that you present it gives a deeper awareness of that thing. You would also be a person that really get caught up to different signs and symbols, right? So whether it is, for some reason, you always look at the license plates in front of you. You just understand. Yes, Bridget. See, you may look at license plates. It could be random numbers on this. You catching the numbers on the clock. Like for us, it really is numbers. Like today, we have seen 50619, right? 506 breaks down to 11. Getting your thoughts in order, and 19 breaks down to 10, so that's 111, and that's really giving me the angel number 111. We're like, okay, manage your thoughts. Think about how everything is lining up. I also see the 3 of Wands, like standing there, contemplating your next step. You've chosen a direction, and then you're moving forward, but you may not be sure of what to do next, or something could be coming into you that you need in order to move forward. It's kind of like that gap between like I'm stepping out, I'm believing, I'm trusting, and now I'm waiting for my ships to come in. But while you're in that space, what is your mindset like? Are you doubting? Are you fearful? Are you concerned that it's not going to happen because it's taking so long, that you might have missed a boat? It's all kinds of ways to think about that. The next one I got was 324, right? And so 324 is definitely, it's 6, and then 3 is 9. So I'm getting the number 9, right? It could be 9 of cups. It could be 9 of swords. It could be anxiety, again, your thoughts and rumination. It could be something that affects your dreams. It could be 9 of Pentacles, thinking about your self-sufficiency, your harvest coming in. You could be working very hard. But with the 324, something's out of order, right? Because it should be 2, 3, 4. So what is misplaced, and is there an adjustment that needed to be made, is what we got from that. The next one we got is 1, 2, 3. So 1203, right? And so then now that's telling us that things have come into alignment. You've stood there, you've managed your thoughts, you got things in order, you've conquered the doubt, you've conquered the fear, you've conquered the anxiety, you made the adjustment to lean on faith, right? To continue to persevere, to just believe, to know. Now things are getting in order, they're lining up, and before you know it, it's gonna be time to go. That's what I got. So somebody like we've had a person say, they have unexplained knowledge. They just kind of know stuff. They just kind of understand it, just overstand it, or have a deep, understanding or need to study and just kind of be permeated in information. And somebody can have a sense about what is going to happen. Have you ever got the sensation that something was going to happen before it did? And then when it happened, it's like, oh shit, I kind of figured that. Like, something is telling me don't go. Like, I know y'all want to go out, you know what I mean? Something's telling me to just hang back, I'm going to just chill at the crib, I'm going to stay in the cut. And then the next day, you get a call from somebody that went, and they be like, you know what? Look, you didn't go, but let me tell you what happened, right? People get those gut instincts all the time, but they dismiss it. They don't really think about it being your spiritual gift, that you can sense things before they happen. And you may not want to speak it out. You may not, you know what, I don't feel like going because I feel like such and such is going to happen. When you say that, people automatically be like, especially in our community, be like, don't be burning bread on me, right? But that's that thing. We don't think about it like that. Like, don't burn bread on me. Don't say that, right? But you got that feeling. You got that sense that says something is going to happen. I'm going to hang back on that because, I can feel it. I know it's coming. And in order to protect self, I'm going to just be obedient and do what my spirit said do, right? Yeah. So we're going to jump into this one. I'm feeling starseed energy. I'm feeling gateway activation. I'm feeling modern love tarot, and I'm not necessarily feeling this. It could be romantic. It could be the thing that really activated you, that cracked you open to make you realize that, oh, this is something deeper. This is a spiritual gift. And I'm also going to go into the Ascended Ancestors and Ascended Oracle, Ascended Ancestors and Ascended Masters Oracle Healer deck. I always tear that up. So if y'all in for it, y'all want to get into some cards, beloved. Oh, we got Angel Answers. Spirit said, don't forget this one. Angel Answers too. I'm going to tilt this down. I don't know if y'all can see the table. So I just want to make sure y'all can see the cards. What up, y'all's week? What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel Y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to YouTube. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Literal Show. You show enough, never know what you're going to get, beloved. We see deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Somebody is definitely reincarnated into this plane. I am getting avatar energy. I'm getting somebody that is called to master all of the elements, beloved. Yeah, and take baby steps. See, take some sort of action. Definitely getting wine energy with the action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Before it makes sense. Welcome to each and every one of you that are tapping in. I appreciate you. If you guys like the vibe, y'all know what to do. If you're looking for a personal reading, my girl Michelle Fernandez at Life Mantra Tarot is in the building. What up, sister? Let them know what it is and how they can find you, how they can connect if they want a reading. Yeah. See, somebody is definitely multifaceted, right? Having a unique nature. The spirit said, let yourself be seen, right? I'm definitely getting somebody multifaceted, like you are getting that avatar energy, like you're able to tap in and touch base and master all of the elements. I'm getting like Aang from like Airbender type of energy. Very young in this gift, needing to be developed, needing to study with masters, but all the masters were gone, beloved. It's like, how am I really supposed to learn how to come into my fullness if it's not a lot of people here to show me, right? Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. It's here. And see, I'm getting somebody that likes water, that water element, right? Being grounded. Definitely into the flow of things, can see, light on voluntary escape or just the divine everywhere, beloved. Like you understand the interconnectedness, the the tapestry of creation itself, that we are the body, we are pixels and pieces of creation, and we get to experience creation in an intimate way, an individualistic way. But all of our experiences are collective, and that's why many people that say this is like a collective energy, they can tap into that. You can tap into the collective knowledge, like the reservoir of the knowledge of the collective, and pull that out. And many people will call that the Akashic records, right? You can go get it, but it's like being activated and remembering that you can tap into it. It's all about remembrance, right? See, you can go in and ask for guidance, is what I'm getting, right? We do see take responsibility for your actions, so that's actions again, right? That we just talked about, taking guided action. So ask for guidance and being responsible for your action. That's definitely take responsibility and take guided actions. We are always response able. We don't get to choose all the time like what happens to us, because free will is a thing, but we can always take responsibility for self. And that's where it comes in for self mastery, right? Because we talked about it's going to be people who use their spiritual power for ill, right? They're going to have negative intentions. They're going to be malicious, right? They're going to, work in that negativity, in that darkness. But how do you respond, beloved? How do you respond? Express your feelings is here, right? If you've gone through something harsh, you get to express it. Stand up for yourself, speak your truth, beloved. If you, whatever it is that you're feeling, you get to express it, period. Because feelings need to be felt and they need to be acknowledged. If it's something that's not going to help you in a moment, something that needs to be released, you can still feel it, you see it, you say it, you release it, you going on about your day, beloved, about your way. Because everything is for learning. And it's very difficult to kind of understand where you are if you don't deal with your emotions. So again, if somebody is having dreams about, say, like falling, right, or running, you're being chased and you're running away from something, it could be because when you're in your waking world, you're running away from things. It's things that you're not facing. It's things that you refuse to see. You might have that, again, that feeling of doubt and fear, right? And it's something that you're not contending with. Anything else in here, Spirit say? No. Give without expectation is here, and attract like attracts like, and give without expectation. I'm feeling like if we do that, give without expecting anything back, then one, it prevents disappointment, right? Because if you expect yourself out of other people, you're giving you, so you expect to get you back, and it ain't gonna work like that, right? But if you put your energy out there, you give without an expectation, you're likely to get something without expectation. And we were definitely getting mail, some sort of message. You're gonna get something that you don't expect. See, make each day count, beloved. Make each day count. You want this on the table? All right. Know your truth is here. Yeah, and when you do that, right, you give without expectation, you'll be, it's like everything always seems to work out, right? You always seem to get what you need, and it may not be in the way that you expect it, but it always happens, beloved, because you are continuously sowing out those seeds. Like your spiritual bank is overflowing, right? Yeah, look, improving health. Something is going to get better for somebody. It's going to get better, right? The angels want you to know that the health of a person, and I'm going to say in situation because I'm getting situation you asked about, is going to improve. You can request the assistance of Archangel Raphael and your guardian angels. Is there somebody else besides Raphael? Yes. I'm getting Ariel. So they say call upon Archangel Raphael and Ariel. And your guardian angels to speed along this recovery. So just to say that again, because that was kind of choppy. The message is to call upon Archangel Raphael and Ariel to help you with either the health of a person or a situation. So again, I'm getting interceding, right? Somebody who's able to go and stand in the gap, because that's what Spirit gave me, like a gap keeper. You could probably go into the gap and pray and intercede over somebody's health or a situation, tapping into the spirit, calling on these two particular archangels that I feel will hear it and be dispatched to go and help with the health of this situation. It could be asking you to make more healthful choices in your life, maybe detox from harmful foods or substances. You should follow that guidance. See, guidance is here, right? It says removing unhealthy practices from your life will make you feel vibrant and strong. Anything else in here, Spirit, say no. That's it. You want this one? We're getting healing waters out as well. So let's jump into the gateway activation. Hopefully this is coming together for somebody, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's resonating, like how the Spirit is bringing together all these ingredients, beloved. If you gotta have ears to hear and eyes to see, hopefully, you know, you're getting what you need. Yeah, see, star being, healing codes, important information, right? A lot of information, right? Wounds are being healed, recharging. Yes, right? I see heart of source is here. See all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. And we saw something about making love to life, like understanding that, you know, this journey, we can see we have the gift of animation and the ability to see the Most High God everywhere, like everything. Like whether it's the trees, the water, the fire, whether it's, you know, this light, this, you know, iPad, you know, the ability to connect, the ability to learn. Like, can you see the Most High God in everything and everywhere? Right, it's a gift to be consciously aware of it. And as you go deeper and understand that you are a pixel, a piece of it, right? That you are a pixel of the source itself. Like it is always with you. You are not separate from it. You're not, right? It is with you. It is within you. You start to discover, you know, what it is that you could really do. You start to remember it is what I'm getting activated. Anything else in here, beloved, say yes. Gaia gateway activation. See, being on Gaia, reincarnating here on Gaia so that you can learn through experiences. Wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Like we come here to learn, right? To learn and to experience. Just by being consciously aware of the plane, we can then draw on that collective wisdom and continue to elevate for, I mean, it's an infinite number of dimensions, right? And we are constantly learning and ascending. So, you know, everything is just not as what it seems. This one? No. This one? Yes. See, angelic frequency. Angels are here, right? And the Spirit just gave us in the angel answers that the two angels, Archangel Raphael and Ariel, right? So if you are somebody that can intercede and stand in the gap, that angelic frequency, you can definitely, I'm here, speak it and interpret it. Again, light languages. The ability to speak in light, right? And some people call it tongues, right? But I just feel like it's a light language and you're able to speak it, interpret it. Like you can go into the gap, beloved, and intercede over people's situations, health, you know, and maybe, you know, think about how you are interceding for self. This one? Yeah. See, I can't make it up. Arcturian light codes. See, evolving downloads, recalling power and future thinking. Somebody who definitely has the ability to sense future events, but I'm getting your evolutionary downloads, like you have the ability to speak light languages, read light codes, like maybe your power, you could have left it behind somewhere, like it could be scattered, you know, in past events, dealing with people, relationships. So pull back your power back onto self, right? And I'm getting that card where it said give without expecting anything in return, right? If you gave your energy, Six of Pentacles, exchanging with somebody, right, you may not get that same thing back. But it gave something to you anyway because everything works towards the good, beloved. That's what I'm getting. You're going to get repaid from the universe. This one. Do you want that? Yes. Look, see, solar light upgrade. Solar light upgrade. Solar plexus. You know, transmuting that energy. Inner fire. Definitely getting line energy. Willpower. I'm seeing a strength card like spiritual strength. Dedication, willpower, like being charged up. Is definitely a lot of light here, a lot of light. I'm looking just at these 4 cards right here. This. That's a lot of light. Somebody can definitely intercede, stand in the gap, a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, and speak to angels like you speak in light code. You do. See, Crystal, look, I can't make it up. We're going to talk about this because we just said it. Crystal, skull, wisdom. See, divine clarity, healing, high vibrational energy. Definitely a very, very high energy. I see the crystal amethyst, temperance, right? Everything in moderation, including moderation. And I'm getting called back to health again, you know, so if you are indulging in things, make sure that you're detoxing, you're enjoying life. You know, you don't have to deprive yourself of everything, but make sure it's in moderation and that you are detoxing. I'm hearing fasting for somebody needs to fast. I'm getting honey, right? But behind that is that you have unmeasurable power. You do, right? I'm seeing somebody being filled, look, golden. Honey and golden, right? It's here. So, yeah, you are a diamond in the rough. Somebody that has been through a lot of pressure, but this pressure is developing you. And I'm still feeling like somebody that needs to be shined, that needs to be polished. Again, that you are maturing, you are growing. You may not necessarily understand all what is what yet, which is probably why the Spirit had me do so much, you know, research to kind of bring that out for somebody that needs to hear it. This one. Pine cone. Yes. So that's that pineal activation, right? As your pineal activates, right, you start to become enlightened. It's levels to this, right? Your pituitary gland will also, you know, kick into another gear, and there's hormones and chemical reactions that actually increase your intuition. It increases your I'm hearing vibration, but it's something about vividness as well. Visions, I'm getting vivid. I'm getting the word vibrational frequency. Your ability to hear and sense things differently. It's almost like the ability to read the code, right? You are in divine alignment to your purpose, right? Somebody will become definitely more in line with their purpose and seeing things from a higher perspective. Ego, right? You will see the storms as a blessing. Yeah, you will see them as the energy that you need to fly to the next peak. Like you could rest easy when you see that storm coming. Like you could read the terrain before it even happens, right? And your energy is definitely rising up, and to know that you are always protected. You are always protected. Again, the Most High God is with you. You are a pixel and a piece of it. And if everything in creation be interconnected, there's nowhere that you could go, beloved. There's nowhere that you could go that the Most High God is not with you. One of the things that I was thinking about in terms of while we were doing this study is when who was it? I think it may have even been Daniel that, you know, went to sleep and had a dream and felt like they had went on a whole tour of heaven. And what he found was that everything was there. Everything was there. There was places where people who had abused their spiritual power that had their space over there. And then, you know, the Most High was off over there. And then, you know, it's like all these different places. But it was like no condemned down to hell below. No, everything was right there together. All these different rooms. And it always gives me, honey is back on the table. It wanted to come out. It's very much giving. Like in my father's house, there are many mansions, right? Like everything is all together. We are all here together. And for me, it gives me peace. It does. Like this is the peace that cannot be bought. Like if you, the way that I feel and the energy that I get walking with the Alpha and Omega every day, all day, it lets me know that I'm safe. That there's nothing that could happen to me. I will never perish. My soul, my spirit is immortal. It is forever. And as the Alpha and Omega are forever, I am forever because I am them. I am a pixel, a piece of them, just a fragment, right? But all of us collectively, we are the body, beloved. So that definitely gives me peace. Anything else in here, Spirit say? No. Your spirit team say they fight on your behalf, right? So if you are an interceding spirit, know that these angels are working on your behalf as well as everybody that you pray for, beloved. And we said this about that storm, right? You understand that when the storm comes, that anything and everything is working for your great. It is just taking you to your next peak. It is helping to align things, aligning you to your purpose, Yes. We do see that exchange, right? See, this right here is like love for money or something material, right? And it's like love does come to experience the material because you are love. You are light on voluntary escape, right? You are love. You are it. And we do come to this plane and we exchange our presence in the spirit to come to the physical, to be in a vessel that shall perish, right? It shall go back to the earth. And it's truly never gone because matter only transforms. It changes its form. It's never lost. Energy is never lost. But that is an exchange, right? See, lovers, right? And you could have been a person that gave your heart and where they were given just more earthly things, material. It wasn't really real love, beloved. Like if I just do this and this, then they would be satisfied, but that's not it. You are somebody that's into, again, that heart energy, heart chakra, right? Let it be real. The tenets of love, sympathy, empathy, the ability to communicate, to speak your truth, and do it in a way that brings about understanding, compassion, right? Then you two learn each other, becoming knowledgeable. And as you do that on a daily basis, because relationships are work, beloved, you got to put that effort in. I'm seeing that 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and you will reap, right? It will move from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles where you are then creating legacy, right? Look. That's that earth energy, pentacles, right? Exchanging love, where somebody definitely was putting out heart energy, somebody was putting out, earth energy. But that's the thing, that's the dance. See, love, Knight of Cups, offering, right? But we do see your thoughts here, right? Getting that 9 of Pentacles, stress, feeling like you've been burned by love in the past, beloved, because that's what it says. Look at that heart, right? And then love burned up. And we talked to something about the fire. Here's the wine energy, and we called out the strength card, spiritual strength, willpower. Like, I'm feeling like you meeting this person and choosing a direction with them definitely gave you some sort of strength, willpower, right? You were able to tap into self and pull out something in you that you may not even have known was there. Had y'all not crossed paths, had this storm never happened, because that's what I'm getting. 10 of Cups. Look, it either died and somebody may want to bring it back, so you could get a message from somebody, right? Unexpected delivery. Somebody trying to resurrect something, but that's where you put in that learning. Look, we just talked about this, 7 of Pentacles. And look, don't it look like they trying to call you back? We've invested so much, you know what I mean? Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. We've invested so much. Like, don't walk away. I want to offer you love, Knight of Cups, but what are they giving? Definitely still seeing like maybe they want to start something new, a new opportunity with you. That could be. What is it for the week? Thank you so much, the Most High God, for bringing this message. Yeah, look, we call this out temperance. Just said it right here. I was saying, I called out amethyst and temperance. Everything in moderation, including moderation. And we definitely see, look, some sort of clarity, divine healing, right? Somebody may need to work with the stone amethyst. They may need to get one and kind of work with this crystal. But we do see the Holy Grail, and we see some sort of inner discovery, right? Finding your sacredness, that you are what you seek. That's what I was getting in terms of understanding that you are a pixel, a piece of the Most High God itself. And that's definitely the truth, sort of like, right? You are divinely protected, and you might be called to cut the cords on something so that you can have your breakthrough. Because you are being aligned to your divine purpose. Anything else in here, Spirit saying no? Look, Three of Pentacles, right? I'm definitely getting alignment, right? You may be called, to just work with the Spirit. I'm definitely getting somebody that has some sort of talent, a spiritual gift that you're going to be called to use. You may need some sort of mentorship or working with like-minded people, right? I see Empress, I see Nine of Pentacles, and I also see King of Wands. He was calling out, I'm getting spiritual leader, but it's something that's off balance, needing to come to balance. And you may need to work with others, like, who are in a community. That's why I was getting Avatar, like somebody that does not have the resources available to work with you in your gifts and to help you mature them, to master them, beloved. King of Wands. See, I told you he was speaking. Spiritual leader. Somebody that's very enlightened, right? And there's some sort of strategy here, right? It could be lies and deceit that you have encountered in the past, but it could also represent some sort of strategic planning in the knowledge that you have gained by going through all the bullshit in the past, right? Speaking out your truth. You could be testimonies that you will speak, like all the tests and the knowledge that you gain, you will speak about it and say something about it. If there's somebody do come back to you on some, like, let me make it right shit, you might want to remind their ass and run it down and speak your truth, like, this is the reason why look, I can fuck with. Absolute fuck not. Okay, let's get the other tarot, see what they got to say. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. This your girl Live T here at Sarah's Week Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. We are gonna pull from this Healing Waters Oracle book. Spirit is calling me so that, and I'll be like, I'm it, that's it, I'm done. We gotta get it out. Put it right there, because that's probably something in the forefront, like healing needs to occur for somebody. And when the Spirit brings the book out, they definitely want us to get the expanded message, the deeper meaning behind just like what is shown on the card. Spirit so good. Temperance, angel. Temperance. It's the third one. Spirit say. Temperance, angel. Everything in moderation, right? We see healing. We just talked about the healing water, Four Swords, healing, right? You may need to detox from some shit, and it may be things, for personal health, or it could be people in situations, right? People who have brought some sort of toxicity. That's I'm getting with this moderation and moderation. Everything in moderation, including moderation. I'm getting the fact that whoever the fuck this person was, with that Seven of Swords that we saw, this person did the absolute fucking most. Right, that's what I'm getting. Like, they did way the fuck too much. And you're going to tell them when they come in and give you some sort of offer, trying to look for some sort of other opportunity with you. But I'm getting you telling this person the truth is definitely going to open up another opportunity for you. It's going to put you in alignment to your purpose. Like, you may even feel it. You may even sense that this person gonna come and say something to you like, well, all of a sudden I've been thinking about that. I ain't thought about this mother. And I don't know, and ever. And then all of a sudden you get a damn message or some shit delivered to you. Six of Pentacles. What is it giving? See, you could have been given, you know, that heart energy, and this motherfucker was giving something else. He could have been giving it to somebody else, or she could have been giving. Take it which way it resonate, beloved. Take it which way it resonate. Okay? We are an equal opportunity reader. Tarot's called come in all shapes and sizes and forms, beloved. Yeah. No gender is excluded. We do not discriminate. Absolutely not. Right? Because I feel like somebody was on the tape. They was not giving. And somebody was expecting to get themselves out of another person. If I keep pouring in this heart energy and this love and cheerleading and being supportive and motivational and inspirational and just keep doing a good thing, that everything is going to work out. And it definitely didn't. Look, Three of Cups energy. It was somebody else. I said somebody was giving it somebody fuck else. Yeah, now somebody, yeah, look, wrapped up in their damn head, in the thoughts, right? This could have been you, you know, feeling trapped into a situation, not sure how to get out of it. But the spirit will help come and show you that you are able to unwrap yourself, beloved. Yeah. Page of Swords. I'm hearing student energy, like, let me show you something. Let me show you how to cut some shit up off of you, beloved. Like, you could do it yourself. Like, you got every tool that you need in order to unwrap yourself, to use your truth, to speak your truth, beloved, is what I'm getting. The simple fucking truth. Like, you ain't gotta be reckless with it. You ain't gotta hurt nobody's pride. You ain't gotta try to break them down and none of that shit. Just remind their ass of the fucking truth and why you ain't to be fucked with. Is what I heard. That's what I heard. Remind them of the shit. What you had to do to pick up and keep on going. The fuck they did behind your back when they didn't think nobody was looking. You set up for a whole new beginning. And what you got on your shoulder? What is that? Is that not a wand? Is that not the rod? Is that not one of the spiritual tools that the Most High God said you will use? Helping other people. I'm getting Moses, let my people go, is what I just heard. It could be other people that go through the same shit you went through, and you are going to help free souls, beloved, by your testimony. Yes, Tower. People who done been through the same shit you went through. The same type of Tower moments. This shit freed you. It awakened you. It freed you, though. Help you free yourself, and you will help free others, too. Anything else in here Spirit saying now? Want this energy? Yes, the Chariot. Definitely being moved forward. Definitely being moved forward. You may even travel. You don't even know. Look, star energy. You may even travel. Being in the public eye or some shit. First, come to balance. Come to balance. Empress. That's the second time she's come out. Come to balance. Divine feminine energy. Three of Pentacles. Working in the spirit. Collaboration. You have a talent. It's something that they are going to direct you to do. They're going to tell you what it is, and you're the one that's going to be the vessel that they use to do it, to accomplish it. That's the visual. It's your destiny. Wheel of Fortune. It's coming in, being divinely aligned to your purpose. Let's get it. Healing Waters. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, for sticking in there. If you guys like the vibe, y'all know what to do. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. Just like you were our first ones and twos. This one. All right, Lady of the Lake. I can't make it up. New things are about to happen. It's new beginnings. New beginnings, new opportunity, full energy. Some with the water. I'm getting water and fire energy. According to the legend, the Lady of the Lake is also known as Nimue and Vivian, and was a powerful priestess or enchantress who lived in a castle in a lake beneath the mystical Isle of Avalon. Deeply associated with water and magic, she was a powerful healer. Interesting. Some believe that the Lady of the Lake was in fact a role rather than a specific person, and many priestesses of Avalon in the Celtic islands taking on the position. So definitely many others, right? Others believe that the Lady of the Lake is based on a Celtic water goddess. a key figure in the stories of Arthur. Yeah, that's giving me Arthur kind of, right? Like after he was able to pull out the stone, the sword, right, and nobody else could pull that bitch out but him, because he was an chosen, right? So it's like Arthur in the Knights of the Round Table, the Lady of the Lake is closely associated with the great magician Merlin. That's interesting. And it says, and King Arthur himself. In one story, after Arthur is fatally hurt in battle, she helps take him to the healing Isle of Avalon, and where he is said to rest until Britain needs him again. Whether the Lady of Lake was one woman or a combination of many, what's certain is that when this powerful goddess comes across your path, something significant is about to happen. And the presence of this card brings with it a message that something significant or new is already here or will soon appear upon your path as destiny. Upon your path as destiny. I do feel the opportunity is coming. If it is not here, it is on the way. It could come in the form of a message in mail for some. I'm not for sure, but I'm definitely getting, look, Spirit say, money, 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 money. I'm feeling like it's going to free you. It could come and free you so that you can move, you can travel, you can do whatever it is that you were called to do. Spread your good healing love in nature, you know, pouring out in the water and on the earth, like giving to both. Water for me is being spirit, like the energy that flows through the water. Water holds memory. We are made of 70% water. So just think about how much memory your vessel actually holds, that you can tap into it. You can remember it, right? And I'm getting that you're gonna go on a whole brand new beginning. And I feel like somebody who can jump this gap. You may not even need to jump it, that you could just fucking stand there in it. An interceding spirit who will use their energy to help others, to help them heal, to heal themselves and others, using calamity. It could be storm energy, like the things that, like, I'm getting somebody, yeah, for some reason I just kind of got Dragon Ball Z. You know, like how they generate that light up out of themselves and then they can pull back and then just kind of do that, you know, like use their light as a force. Almost like your light being a weapon, like a spiritual warrior or something. I'm getting that sword of light, right? It's something about you being able to wield your power, your light, your energy. And I'm hearing like striking a blow through the ethers for somebody. So take it as it resonates. But you may be uncovering more gifts, right? It may start small, the ability to sense something. My spirit just don't feel right. It's telling me not to go, to pull back on that, to block that out. Yeah, I'm gonna follow that. And as you continue to go through challenges and these tower moments and it's cracking you open, you are discovering more and more and more. Especially the deeper that you go into self meditation, healing, and self-discovering. I'm also seeing your solar plexus, purging that energy, alchemizing it, and using it as fuel to lift yourself up. I'm seeing your willpower. I'm seeing your spiritual strength. Like, I'm just talking about muscles. Like, I'm seeing, you know, the people that be on stage, like the muscle man or muscle woman bodybuilding competitions, and they just be flexing their spiritual muscles is what I'm getting. Like somebody is going to be that cold in the spirit with it. Again, I'm getting avatar energy, like somebody that has mastered all four elements. Magician, but like on a whole different dimension with it. Like something that the world ain't seen in generations and centuries upon centuries, like so long ago that you don't have a mentor. You don't know where to go to get teaching because nobody that you know in your arena can do it like that. They don't feel that. Like it's real scattered. And the funny thing about you know, the Avatar, the Last Airbender, is that he kind of got his skills through all the battles that he went through. He had a little crew, you know, with 2 folks, and you know that he was rolling with, but for the most part, he developed his skill through all these fucking tower moments, through all of the battles. That's how he was able to learn, through adversity. I am here in spiritual journey, so I am gonna pull a card or 2 from that because I just heard it, right? I'm getting somebody journeying on a pathway, right? We do see freedom. We see regret. You cannot change the past, beloved. You can't. Great day, Monica. We wrapping up in a minute, but you know what it is. Hashtag replay, restart, beloved, right? Yeah, acceptance. We can't change the past, beloved, but we can accept it. And we can always be response able. I'm getting called back to that card, right? We are always able to take responsibility for our own actions. You know, what a person does to you, beloved, is between them and the Most High God. But what you do is also between you and the Most High God. So, failures, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, beloved. And we definitely see an opportunity here. Maybe get it. Thank you. It's an opportunity here, right? So even if you feel like, you know, I didn't get that quite right, you know, it didn't work out the way that it was supposed to, I'm feeling that kind of way about it, it was an opportunity for you to learn, beloved. We see friendships are here, and I always feel like relationships are an assignment, right? They are the people that you need in your life to be a teacher to you in that moment in time. They are showing something about you. Forgiveness. See? Forgive. That's pouring into your spiritual bank. When we forgive for the sake of self. You can lighten your heart up, beloved, because it weighs you down to hold bitterness and unforgiveness in your heart. You know, it blocks your creativity. It blocks your intuition. It blocks your judgment and your decision making when you hold bitterness and unforgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And you are love. Light on voluntary escape. So how you gonna flow if you are unforgiving? Everybody is on their own pathway. Yeah, people do some shitty ass shit, but again, they're the ones that's gonna have to atone for it. Relationships can't make it up. Cannot make it up, beloved. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And just because they are serving your highest good don't always mean that they're going to make you feel good. Because sometimes we need to feel a kind of way in order to change, Ashe, so that you can come into alignment with your divine purpose. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Love. You are love. Light on voluntary escape. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Can you see the good in that relationship? Can you trust that this adversity is working for your good, beloved? And we already saw that card. It's down here on the table. I gotta get it. We gotta get it, and then we gonna get to going. Nope, not that, not that, not that. Y'all seen it though. Everything is working out for your great. That's what the Most High God said. So we just gonna put these right here like this, like this, like this, until we find this card, beloved, because we already know. We did see the energy of gratitude. When you see where you gonna be at the end of all of this, because you can see it from a higher perspective, beloved, you're gonna have some gratitude for that shit. You're gonna be like, that shit set me up like this. Yes, it did. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. That's what I'm getting. Being aligned to your divine purpose. Did I put the thing back in the deck? I could have, but we damn sure called it out. Everything is working together for your great. Everything works together for your good. Being able to see the good in all things, to be able to accept it, to see, relationships. I commit to see the practice of seeing the good in all things. Why? Because everything is working together for your great. It all works towards the good. It all works towards the good. So you can have peace, knowing that everything is going to be all right. And you will have gratitude once you see what it turns out to be at the end of the night. I'm just saying. Everything in moderation. Do you want this? Can I pick it up? Yes. Thank you very much. King of Wands energy. Spiritual leader. Somebody that's tapped in. A natural born leader. And I'm picking up the rod as a spiritual tool, beloved. Right? Again, I'm getting that freer type of energy, like somebody that would free people to help lead them out, right? You know, somebody that could speak light codes. You can understand angelic frequency, like Holy Grail. Your cup is overflowing. That hit me in the kingdom, right? It definitely hit me in the kingdom. Star being. The ability to tap into those healing codes and intercede to gain the important information to understand it. Like you just know, like you understand this shit. And you can help people heal their wounds, beloved, to be recharged. But you may need to recharge first, because I feel like somebody done been through some heavy shit. Being brought into alignment. Express your feelings is here. So if somebody from your past does come back and you not feeling that thing, express yourself. Tell them how you feel, but you ain't got to be nasty. You can say it how you want to say it, but I'm just saying, right? We are constantly developing karma and accumulating, so you can either clear karma or collect it. Which one are you, a creditor or a debtor? You make your decision. Ask for guidance. Again, remember that you are always response able. Response able. How are you going to respond? Because you always have the ability to choose. You do. You can either work in the light, good intentions, high morality, or you can work on that low. But either way it go, you still exercising your divinity. To the next now, y'all. This is your girl Lati here at Sarah's Week Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Okay? But if you're looking for a personal reading, I suggest you check out my girl Michelle at Life Mindset Tarot, because she is this shit. She's this. An ascended master. She knows it too. She's great. She's fabulous. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. If you like the vibe, y'all know what to do. To the next now, know this. The Alpha and Omega are always with you, beloved. Right here. Intimate relationship. And nobody could tell you what that shit looks like, beloved. Just like they can't get in the middle of your marriage. They can't tell you about your relationship with the Most High God or what they sent you to do. If they gave you a calling, I suggest that you go ahead on and allow them to use you. To the next now, y'all. This one's done. Ashe.